How are we gonna find your father?
Don't know. Maybe he told Booze is all right.
And you think he...
They were close, but hadn't spoken in years.
Well, let's hope he thinks we're trustworthy. Come with me.
Great.
Why does the ground...
That's just the ship rocking. You need to get your sea...
See legs? I wish no limbs from your... They try to take my legs, they die.
Don't do anything dumb like jumping overboard, alright?
You try to make a fool of me.
Thought never entered my head.
I am daughter of Bakir. You show respect.
Okay, just calm down. Come with...
You already have someone with you.
Come on.
Don't dance, fight.
Ah!
Come on. Don't dance, fight. Come on. Get on with it. That's the one. Do it. Not bad for you.
Ha! If you want more training.
Can you make... Can we finish? Shut...
People are saying Steelbeard was killed by the Kraken.
It's true, it was Mara.
I can't believe it. It finally got him. I thought he might be able to break the curse.
So I don't suppose Steelbeard told you where he hid his artifact?
Just dropped in, did you? I'm watching you, mate. Ah.
No, I don't have time right now. Be off with... No, I don't have time right now.
Oi, who invited you?
I hope you know how to behave in someone else's house.
Show me. Nothing here. Damn, nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here to take. Nothing. Oh well. Show.
Oi, who invited you?
Sounds good.
Don't dance, fight! Get on with it. Don't dance, fight! Do it!
Yeah.
Get on with it. Hit the bastard! Don't dance, fight! That's the one! Get on with it! Hit the bastard! Do it! Hurt to watch.
That was brutal.
Not bad.
Can you?
Glad.
I don't.
Get out of here.
Don't try anything else.
It's time.
Aye, aye.
Come with...
Yeah.
Another pirate.
You know why he was here?
Said he had an important message for the High Count. Acted the nobleman. But I knew.
What was the message?
Oh, only the Count said it was very important and...
Where's he now?
No idea. You could ask Carlos, I suppose. I know you're tired.
Rather you than me.
Stand to.
No, I don't have
Nothing I
time
can
right
do.
now.
Well, did you find it?
And more. I found the weapon, the one Steelbeard was after. Steelbeard's dead. But he told me this is one of 4 artifacts. Combined, they've got the power to kill Mara.
Then you are in more danger than you know.
Why?
Because the High Council is about to sign a treaty with Mara.
What kind of treaty?
A peace treaty. And all magical artifacts we have must be handed over to her. She promises in return to let us leave in safety for Arbarea. And the fools actually believe it. Sebastiano has been charged to take the artifact from you.
He's already tried.
I suspected as much when I saw which ship you sailed in on. Perhaps best you spare me the details of how you acquired it. I concern myself with the ends.
How could this happen?
There's 5 on the council, but only 2 who really make the decisions. Morigato of the Traders Guild and Commandant Corrientes of the Protectors. Corrientes is away, though, and Morigato is running the show at present. When Mara's emissary arrived, Morigato insisted on greeting him. Alone.
What emissary?
The pirate captain Garcia. He and his men have allied themselves with Mara. Pirates sailing into harbor under flags of...
Where's Corrientes?
On an expedition to Arbarea. He left not long after you did.
What about this Morigato? What does he want?
What does any rich and powerful man... He'll do whatever it takes to get what he wants for himself.
I need to find Garcia.
What for?
He's got one of the 4 magical artifacts.
After the negotiations, he visited Caldera before he sailed off again. Who knows where he might have gone? Maybe in Caldera you can find clues as to where he...
Caldera it is, then.
You should start with Morigato. There's definitely a link between him and Garcia. The guard will open the gate. Watch your back.
Stand to.
Open the gate.
Very well.
So the law's point?
Well, here, now, I said the law. Still, the law's...
You ever been out to what's beyond Caldera?
You kidding? Only thing left there are the Titans.
What do you know about them?
Just enough to know not to go anywhere. You've been to
Why? What do people here say about?
Well, you want to hear the polite...
So what's the truth?
The truth is, with all due respect, of course,
Get on with it.
Well, they say the ocular you were wearing was cursed, and when they took it off you, you lost an eye.
And?
Well, they say the ocular done something to you, changed you somehow, just like it changed Inquisitor Mendoza, and that now you have to get legless on a couple of bottles of rum a night to keep what's inside you at bay.
Is that what they say?
Well, you did ask. Nothing I can do.
Typical. Get rid of one pirate and along comes another. How many of you? Hang about.
I don't know.
Yes. I was your rum supplier. Weren't you fired?
Well,
Those bastards. Well, if I can help, you say...
you know where Morigato's house is?
Cross the bridge, first on the left.
Do you know how I can get to the high...
Just down there. But it won't help. There's no way they let you in.
Let me worry about that.
It's the Major's fault that things have gone this far.
The Council was right to ban them from Caldera.
What's this? Has the Empire sent us another pathetic refugee? If you're after a job, I've got some crates that need hauling.
I look like a refugee.
Ah, sea rat.
There's other pirates?
You heard of Captain Garcia? Then Morigato took him up to the High... And? No, that's the High Council's job.
Who's on the High Council these days?
You really did just crawl out of the sea, didn't you? 5 members, headed up by Scholar Custodio. There's Puko for the farmers, not the sharpest. Godin, a craftsman. Commandant Corri... And Morigato for us traders. He's the real power.
And the Council makes all the...
That's just the way it...
So what's in the crates?
You pirates. Nothing worse. It's keeping track of what comes in that's the real... Know what? This is the first time we've ever received the right number of crates in a Couldn't believe it. Bloody miracle.
The Council was right to ban them from Caldera.
Oi! Where do you... My master Azoro...
The Council was right to ban them from Caldera. Good. The Council was right to ban them from Caldera. Good riddance.
But the Crystal Monastery won't protect us forever.
Got business here.
Is this Morigato's house?
It might be, but you don't look... If your name's not in the book...
If I could just talk to him for a moment.
Somehow, you don't look like his normal class... I'm warning you, if you're planning to make...
Your normal side.
Yes?
I want to...
Who shall...
No need.
In that case, my...
Have you lost your mind?
Rather, the chieftain Pagabudu was considered to be... and displayed his enemies' heads at the... His own skull is supposed to... The Maracai have preserved it for... Lovely. This one's too difficult.
Perhaps you're lost. I hope so.
I'll notice if something goes missing.
Yes? What do you want?
I'm here about Garcia.
And?
Where...
I don't believe that. He was here on important... You're lucky to get even that much, so be off with you. I don't...
Your meeting went well, I trust?
Nah.
The Inquisition's recruiting. They say they want brave men.
That rules you.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're the one who...
I see.
What was it again?
I got into too many fights with idiots.
Well, no one's going to give you any trouble here.
And what are you supposed to be doing?
Enlisting new recruits. If you're still on our side, you can give me a...
You really think I'm the right man for the...
Once Inquisition...
After what they did to...
Well, if you won't do it out of loyalty, then maybe you'll do it for... The Commandant pays a reward. I'll give you a cut.
What do I need to do?
Well, press ganging's been banned, unfortunately, so we have to be more subtle. You see a likely recruit, you go up to them and start... Convince 3 men to join up.
What about women?
In the Inquisition...
It's just an idea.
Just make sure you don't... He's very...
What sort of recruits you...
No riffraff. Try normal sit...
Got it.
Excellent.
That rules you out.
You saying I'm not up to it?
Enjoy interrupting a busy man.
You the man with the...
Although Master Godin is the gunner. Me, I just turn his ideas into reality.
Do you sell it?
To you, you'd have to bring me a written application.
Or I could just...
Yeah,
So what can...
well, they'll be onto us quick if...
What's the...
This is Caldera, and you're not with the Inquisition. That's the...
Who's he?
Who's he? Only a genius when it comes to improving any kind of... You know, double wheel locks. That was his idea. No wonder they gave him a place on the high cap.
Men and their toys.
I have to get into the high...
The only time I've been there is when Master Godin has had a task for me. If you're not a member, try talking to Morigato. Maybe...
Do you want to...
You get seasick, and you can't even fire.
You'd be a...
You think so?
Then why...
Well, does it...
I can see you have no... Everyone in the city rely... And trust me on this.
Right.
So...
You'll remember.
Well...
That good, is it?
Hey, don't... I know I don't exactly... But I am. And what were you doing all that?
You're saying I'm...
Are you a...
No.
Then what?
I don't... So...
I am reporting for duty.
Lovely.
They said we're sailing to Arborea soon.
You should be...
Look, friend, I just got you. No chance I'll be putting my life.
Why don't you let me...
Why don't you pick...
They said we're
Not
sailing to
now.
Arborea soon.
The Inquisition...
You must be off. Didn't you see the size of those?
Not to worry.
All the training...
They said we're sailing...
Join the Inquisition.
Lopez has found himself another mark. Save your breath, I've heard all that. Be the best.
Maybe, but you know what else?
Go on then.
You get fed and watered.
Yeah, if you can call thin.
There's regular money.
Regular money's sod all used to me when I get sent out into the jungle.
You get a musket.
No, you don't. Only new recruits get...
That's not true. Each new recruit is trained to shoot a musket. His own.
You sure?
Ask Lopez.
Maybe.
They said we're sailing to Arborea soon. They'll keep their word.
And there'll just be another war there.
The High Cap...
You get seasick, and you can't even fire a musket straight.
How about I use you for target practice?
Here.
Oh, I'll have to get the paperwork. Here's your... So, who's...
How about I use you for target practice?
Oh, come on. I think you should
The High Council will choose peace.
This will all end badly.
My husband thinks the same.
I don't want him.
How may I?
Garcia, he...
Yes, and then left. He didn't even return his room key.
Who else is...
Well, there's the tailor. He's looking to set up. And we've got De Silva staying. Doesn't like to be disturbed.
Oh dear, what? That outfit of yours.
And...
Pantaleo.
Ever bump into Cap...
That dreadful pirate? He had the room next to mine in the hotel. Real riffraff. But he was a real gent, Morigato. If he's inviting pirates here, then there might... Anything else I...
Wait, you...
Oh yes, just recently I did have a nice little place out in the country, but... Well, with the... So here I am.
What have you got in stock?
What does Sir want? Or perhaps... Yes, I'm really not sure lace and rough...
Well, I'm...
Ah, yes.
Of course.
This is for Morig...
I'm collect... What's wrong? Or should I tell Morigato?
Ah, lovely. But it says here that it hasn't yet been... Do you have the money?
The wig?
I'm finished with...
I need the right key here.
Hey.
Hey. What are you doing?
What?
That altar, where'd you get it?
From the Sword Coast, of course. I brought it back to find out more about the... Now that all the mages have been banished, it's up to us.
Can I use the voodoo? Vital research.
Of course. So by studying their magic, we may...
And is there?
Well, so far I've found a spell that allows them to control the thoughts of others. It's my theory the Titan Lords use this to maintain direct control. If I can unlock its secrets...
Your research, you probably use a lot of different material.
Oh, very much. Do you want to trade? I've usually got a few... Research is expensive, and the Council's grant.
I know how to make voodoo dolls.
Really? If you do, I'll share the like how to make voodoo. It requires a certain knowledge of voodoo magic.
A trade, then?
All right. You first.
First, you need teeth for talking, eyes for sight, and a piece of jade.
Jade?
And you'll need some part of the person, even something as small as a single head.
That's it.
What do you know about?
Only a...
Let's see what you... The mages, what?
Why? Because of what happened to... You know, when Inquisitor Mendoza and his followers released the Titan Lord Ursagor. And it went on to cause so much destruction during its battle with Ismael. This is dreadful. Don't they teach anything to you young people? Anyway, the Council banished a lot of them for...
I need the right key here.
Someone there?
I need a pl-
You're in. However, I only let the room.
I'm not.
You say that now, but a week ago, mind you, Garcia didn't stay long either.
I'd like to stay.
But I've got another room. As long as that empty room's not taken, I can't let you have. He did pay me for it.
I'd like.
But I've got another. As long as he did pay.
What's that? Hey, you stay. They're crate carriers.
Then I guess you'll have to.
I don't need pirates. More of you lot here as the...
This will all end badly.
My husband thinks.
Forgive me, sir. I couldn't help overhearing.
What's it to you?
Nothing, sir. But it may be...
So who is he?
The merchant, Azoro, sir. He would be happy to invite you to his house.
About what?
That would be a private matter.
Is this some sort of trap?
Perish the thought.
It better n-
I assure you, sir.
Okay.
Follow me.
Oi! See what I've got here? Pirate sabers. See anything?
How's business?
So-so. Tacarigua's sugar is where the money is. Only that damn Morigato's got a monopoly.
How do you manage?
How do you think? Because he's on the high... And now he's letting pirates into the city.
Pirate?
Tell me about it, miss. Corrupt.
I bet one of them was Garcia.
I don't know. But he was here long enough to need to stay in the hotel. And he was in the High Council building.
Let's move on. Can I get you?
The High Council will choose peace, then all this
Not
trouble
now.
will finally be over.
Peace? Haven't you seen what's happening in the north? Peace?
Peace.
So move.
Let's move on. My master has been up the stairs. I hope you know how to behave in someone else's house.
What do you... Excuse me.
Ah, so you accepted my invitation.
You wanted to speak.
I heard you were interested in Garcia.
What if I am?
As I'm sure you know, Morigato got him in to see the High Council. Garcia offered the Council a peaceful settlement.
What's this got to do with you?
Garcia is your affair. I care only about Morigato.
Cut the crap. What is it you want, Azuro?
I should like to propose a deal.
I'm listening.
You want to know what Garcia is up to. Well, I can help you gain admittance to the Council building. All I ask is that you do me a certain favor when you get there.
How are you going to get me in?
Agree to my terms, then I'll tell you.
What is this favor, exactly?
Morigato is not the gentleman everyone thinks. In business, his methods are dubious, to say the least. But he holds a seat on the Council, and I cannot move against him without proof of his wrongdoing.
All right, deal, but how are you going to get me into the building?
It'll be difficult, since you're not a member of the Council. But a messenger may easily gain admittance. You will pose as Morigato's messenger.
Do I look like a delivery boy?
We can easily fix you up with more appropriate attire. The guard will let you in, provided you carry a letter bearing Morigato's seal.
What do you mean, more appropriate attire?
Go to Pantaleo the tailor. He can provide you with messenger's clothes.
Where do I get a letter bearing Morigato's seal?
That will be harder to arrange. I will write the letter itself, but you must acquire the seal.
What? You expect me to steal it?
Just how you acquire the seal is none of my concern. But no, I can't imagine how one would do so by legitimate means. Not that that should trouble a pirate such as yourself.
Well, where does Morigato keep his seal?
At his house. I can't tell you any more than that.
At his
Come to me as soon as you have it.
Peace is our only hope.
I need a messenger's outfit.
Ah, and then there's the
Just...
I've got one in your side. Then try it.
Wow, you look...
The sacrifices I...
Ah, yes. It's a little tight across the chest. This won't take... There, that should...
Nothing I can do.
Not now, later.
You think...
I don't have... No, I don't have the time right now.
Brother.
I got you back.
It's...
Aye, aye. Antigua. You're no pirate until you've been here.
Nice bunch of...
Cutthroats, drunks and thieves.
We didn't come here.
So we're going to find all our ship supplies just floating.
What's wrong with my...
Have you seen? No food, no drink, no possible way of defending ourselves. Oh, little things.
So I'm here as an errand boy, am I?
No such luck. You're the captain now. And no real captain would admit to being in charge of a ship in that state.
So what exactly do we need?
Water, food,
That all?
maybe a fresh...
Come with...
Great.
Hey, is that your ship?
And who's asking?
Me. I'm storehouse master. You name it, and I... Cool. You're really a captain. At your age. Wish I could be like...
That ship?
That it is. He's up at the captain's house talking to me.
Admiral?
I think he awarded it to himself, to be honest. Suits him, though. He pretty much keeps this place going. Up at the captain's house. That's what...
What kind of ship's equipment you got?
You name it. Barrels of gum, wood, nails, toolbox.
That's good to know. Right, first...
Sorry, mate. Now's not a good time.
Are you kidding? First you list your entire stock.
Admiral's orders. No trading allowed as long... No one's allowed to supply anything that might find its way to Slough.
You've got plenty of responsibility.
Yeah. Your own ship and crew. Being a pirate. Getting all them tarts and treasure.
It has its moment. The captain's house?
Straight down the alleyway. Tallest building in the city.
Come on, just...
Sorry. Defy the Admiral's order. I do that. Be using me for a saber practice.
You like this kind of work?
Not really, but I don't have the gold to do what I really...
Gold's not hard to come by in a place like...
Yeah. And I find just one of them, and I'll be rolling.
I'll take a look and see what...
Seriously, I'll return the favour.
Well, we...
Come on. You want to get a reputation for breaking the creed.
Creed?
The Pirate's Creed. A deal is a deal, and all that. It's got the rules written down in a big book in the captain's house.
It's a deal. I'll see if I can find you a treasure.
Great. If you're looking for me, one day I'll be a captain too.
Go on in, pal. It ain't gay night, but we need...
If it was gay night, you'd be round the tradesman's entrance.
Hey? Do I look...
Do you get a lot of trouble from...
Pissed up?
It's your job to kick them out.
Only when they...
Is that the only reason you kick them out?
Pretty much.
So what sort of thing riled?
Arseholes asking me...
Such as?
Such as... Don't wind me up, pal.
Big fella like you, I bet you could teach me...
Yeah.
Do you get...
One more
One more...
I'm gonna punch your teeth so...
Hit the bastard! Do it! Hit the bastard! Nice one! Hit the bastard!
Been too long since I've been raiding.
There ain't nothing like...
Hello there.
Maybe.
Fire away.
Where can I get supplies in Antigua?
Looking for trade? Admiral Alvarez is
Technically?
some kinds of business he'll never be able to stop. You can get just about everything your heart desires.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Just about everything. Can you be more specific?
Whatever turns you on.
What do you do all day?
All day. What I do all night.
Is it now?
I stay up all night.
Is there any...
What I'm best at, you don't want to learn. But I can.
About that...
There ain't nothing... Alright, you must have caught me and... Now go...
Ever heard of the...
Hey there.
Aye there yourself.
How's the rum?
Good. Spencer stuff is...
You're a sailor?
Helmsman. Big ships, small ships, you name 'em, I've sailed. Any chance you're...
Sorry, I've...
Any good?
She does a pretty good job.
You better not just be saying that because I'm standing beside you.
Woman, bloody hell, I've heard it all now. Wouldn't you rather have a proper helmsman doing the job?
Wouldn't you rather get a proper swift kick in the balls?
I'll handle this.
I'm a fine helmsman.
I'm sticking with the one I've got.
You heard.
You can't blame me for wanting to feel the wind in my...
Ever heard of the sunken ones? Supposed to be things made by that hell bitch Mara.
What's that? Drunken ones? It's a new... Welcome to the Witch's Cauldron. The most first drinks on the house.
In that case...
My apologies. The town drunk pissed the last of the grog against the back wall.
How about a dram of...
Sorry.
Just...
rum happens to...
Are you trying to make a fool of me?
No. It's just that I've hardly been getting any overseas delivery. I was hoping you'd ask. Like I say.
Quiet night, is it?
Oh, it will fit.
Probably.
Time was, the Cauldron was a real party place. Customers have been a bit thin on the ground lately. Got to a bit. All them krakens and that have ruined me trade. Come on, Spence, don't get depressed. Snap out of it, son. As long as you don't start talking to yourself, it'll all be fine.
Sorry?
Sorry?
Go on, then.
Why does it take pirates so long to learn the alphabet? 'Cause they spend months stuck at sea. Here, do you want another one?
Not really.
What do you call a pirate with no eye?
A prate. I already heard it. Quite the joker, aren't you?
You like jokes?
No, not...
Come on, where's this horse walks into a pub and the landlord...
I don't...
Come on, you can do with a laugh.
Where do you get your rum from?
Promise you won't tell a soul.
I promise.
All right. Up in the hills, about 5 miles, and in that cave there's a magic rum fountain.
Look, just
All right, keep your wig on. Normally I trade with booze on Tacarigua, but there aren't that many ships that sail between the islands, which is why he still owes me a shipment. Hang about. You've got your own ship, right? Tell you what, bring me over that shipment, and
I'll get you the rum from...
Great. Tell Boo.
What do you... Can you...
Of course.
No, you daft git, sunken ones.
Where do they come from?
She captures arseholes like you and me and changes them.
That Mara. I don't believe half the stories about her.
Then you should, mate.
Are you... Are you having a fucking laugh?
So, just got back from your first raid. Bet you couldn't wait to get...
Funny guy. Think you'll be as funny with my sword buried in your guts?
Sorry, mate. Did I miss all the yarns about you and your big... Take my captain. Now there's a real pirate captain for you. Always first into the action. Always... And generous, too.
Sounds like someone's got a bit of...
Are you talking about Captain...
Of course. Smart, he is. The smart... Can't wait to get back out there on the ocean. Plenty of rich pickings out there, just waiting...
Sounds good. Was it difficult to get signed up with Slane's crew?
Ha! There's a good story there. I used to be a thief before I was... Stole this jewel that the captain had his eye on.
So he made you a deal? The jewel in exchange for a place among his crew?
Smart, see? Finds it...
Yeah, you really...
Your turn.
Got any good loot?
Well, he's only got himself that bloody sacrificial...
Have you actually...
What's it, Matt? You're starting to do my head. Go and annoy Alvarez.
The dagger, you know where it is?
I'm not telling you that. What do you think I am?
Give up. This one.
Nice try, though.
What's Alvarez got to do with...
Him and the captain struck it. Alvarez gave him a lot of supplies on the promise of getting the dagger in return. Alvarez won't believe that the captain doesn't have it anymore.
And does he?
Course not. He's a man of his word, the captain.
An honest
A pirate captain?
Welcome to Antigua, Captain. Hope your voyage here was a safe one.
We had our share of problems.
But nothing a fine captain like yourself couldn't overcome, no? It is true, though. Call me Grace. Perhaps you've heard of my father, the famous merchant, Bongard of the Thorn... A pirate! How exciting! And now we have the honor of welcoming two of you to our city.
Never heard of this Bongard. But the Thorn Coast, is that where they live in huts made of dried dung?
Another ignorant, ill-mannered and foul-mouthed...
Wait, did I say something wrong?
Well, if that's as much as an apology as I'll get from a pirate...
This other pirate, where is he?
With the Admiral. Shouldn't disturb them, though. They seem to be having some kind of... Perhaps you'd like to spend some time with me instead.
Seems nice round here.
If by nice you mean foul, then I wholeheartedly... If only some rich and dashing sea captain would take...
I bet things aren't easy here for a fine lady like you.
You mean when every low rogue in the place isn't making improper...
In her case, it's probably only improper if they aren't paying.
I'm fortunate that the good Admiral...
So the Admiral is your...
No, I'm free to come and go as I please.
And to have understand...
And what's that?
Only that he must indeed be a kind and generous fellow.
Listen, Sunshine, don't fucking push it or I'll have him string you up by the...
Drop the act, sweetheart. We both know you're no lady. Only Bongard of the Thorn Coast I ever heard of was a one-eyed pimp who got stabbed to death for cheating at dice.
Clever little bastard, aren't you? But a pirate? Why do I get the feeling I'm not the only one here pretending to be something they ain't?
How well do you know Captain...
Ah, Captain. He really knows how to treat a lady with respect. He can steer a course towards my harbour anytime he...
How's business?
Terrible. Slim pickings all round. Other than Captain Slane, you're the only half-decent prospector. And no offence, dear, but you're not exactly a prize catch. Still, if you're looking for the...
Well, maybe not now, but...
But maybe not ever. He's spoken for.
I am? I mean... I am.
Yes, that's always how it is, isn't it? The good ones are usually taken.
Well, I'm sure you'll find someone soon.
Here. It's a major accomplishment to find someone with the brains to wipe their arse with...
You don't think much of the local men, do you?
This lot, most of them don't have 2 brass pennies to... That loser Bill the gate guard is always chasing off. But does he ever have any money? Or there's the Smith, Wilson. I might even be interested.
Here, what do you want?
To go in?
Not a chap.
I'm a pirate captain of...
Admiral Alvarez and...
Yes, and I shall be in there with...
Yes.
That's enough, Slane. We had a deal. I kept my part of our bargain, now it's your turn.
You'll get your tribute in time. Right now, though, all I can give you is the booty from my last raid.
A deal's a deal, Slane. You won't squirm your way out of things this time. If your honor's worth anything to you, you'll settle your debt once and for all.
Honor. You're always droning on about that. It really is getting quite boring, you know. I don't have the sacrificial knife here, and shouting at me won't change that.
Think I can't tell when you're lying? What if I have my men search your ship? How long before they found the thing hidden away somewhere?
Careful, old man. Don't pick a fight you can't win.
You're threatening me in the city I built. I control everything. Think about that. While your ship's planks grow moss, and whatever water you've got left aboard her turns foul and undrinkable.
Old fool, can't you see we're all running out of time?
The trade embargo will remain. Slane and...
Well now, if it isn't the new captain. Looking a little green around the gills there.
You were expecting me?
I saw your boat. Not a bad little tub, I have to say. Can it be true that Steelbeard let you join his crew?
It's true. In fact, he gave me command of his vessel, just before he died.
Impossible!
I was there when it happened.
If you saw it happen, how can I deny that it did? If Mara was too strong even for Steelbeard, things are worse than I thought.
No one's invincible.
That bitch Mara, she'll pick us off one by one. She'll wait and then strike when she's ready.
You're a hard man to find.
You were looking for me then?
Steelbeard used his dying breath to send me in your direction.
Ah, the old dog was always full of surprises. I'm honored. Smart of you to look for me here, in Antigua. Although I have to say, I'd have been back on the high seas before long.
But Alvarez won't let you leave.
Eavesdropping, were you?
I could hardly miss it. I'm here to talk about an artifact, the sacrificial knife.
My artifact, you mean? All right, let's talk. Better we speak aboard my vessel. Follow me.
The militia had sentenced me to... So there I was, standing on the gallows, when my old mate Greg showed and shot through the rope just in time. Still keep the rope in the storehouse as a souvenir. That's one lucky bomb. The 8 rules of the Pirate's Creed. 1. On his own. 2. He. 3. 4. The means. 5. 6. Don't start a war in. 7. Both parties have to agree. 8. Whoever breaks the creed.
Follow me. The walls have ears.
You mean Alvarez has spies?
Not so. Come on.
What is it with you and Alvarez?
The Admiral is mightily annoyed with yours. We had a deal, which I reneged upon. Now Alvarez thinks it is within his right to take the...
Why does he want the nut?
Why wouldn't he want it? It has power.
Where is it?
Somewhere.
How safe?
Very. Come, we can speak some more at the keep.
The sacrificial nut.
Hidden on an island, not too far away. So you see, I couldn't give it to Alvarez even if...
We have to destroy Mara.
Easier said than done, sport. Don't forget what happened to poor old Steelbeard. Without the knife, we don't stand...
I'm not giving up until she's dead.
You can talk the talk, sport, but what have you actually done?
I killed Crow and took his artifact.
Really? My, this changes everything. Why didn't you say something sooner?
You didn't ask.
Well...
Mara's afraid of the artifacts. With them, we might stand a better chance.
I have to admit, you must be madder than fleas on a rabbit, but I like your style.
Looks like Rilla.
There's still one problem that needs fixing first.
Alvarez.
Yes. Without supplies, my ship can't move from the harbor.
What's your deal with...
It's not much of a story. Alvarez fitted out my ship. In return, he wanted the knife. He knows I buried it, but he doesn't know where, so he won't let me sail.
Can't we talk to Alvarez?
I've already told him I don't have the knife, but of course not. No, forget Alvarez. It's the city tradesmen we have to work on. Get them to break the embargo and sell us supplies. Do you think you can persuade...
Why can't you do it?
Every trader in town knows I broke with the Creed. None of them will sell me so much as a... You supply my vessel. I'll take us to the island where I buried the... Do we have a deal?
I'll get the stuff...
Excellent. I'll be on my Come and find me when you...
What do you need exactly?
A new cannon, and lost a portside cannon in a skirmish.
Careless of...
Careless of the portside cannoneer, more like. Had to fire the fellow out of the starboard cannon to teach him to be more careful. Well, we won't get far without drinking water and a few barrels... Oh, yes.
What happened to the last one?
Jones, insubordinate type, got on my nerves too much. So he took a little trip over the side. A mite unfortunate, and leaving me in need of a repair.
Still, it's not like we'll have any spare time once we've set.
Not aboard any ship of mine. Hard discipline and harder work is how you stay in command. Take my former helmsman Jones, for example. He started contradicting my orders, so over the side he went.
Is that everything?
Everything I can't risk.
All right, I'm on. One more thing.
Fire away.
Do you need the supplies loaded onto your ship?
No, the quayside will do fine. My crew can take it from there.
Okay.
I'll be glad when Captain Slane puts to sea. First, no goods from Tacarigua.
Bonjour, mon capitaine. Ah, you are a connoisseur. Such craftsman.
Those things look about as real as that act.
Monsieur has a fine sense. I hope your eye for quality is I am the finest gunsmith in all. If Monsieur is interested, I can teach him something of
I'm in the market for something a little special. Real firepower, that's what I'm looking for.
Then you've come to the right place, mon capitaine. This is the finest gun shop in all the southern seas.
I'm looking for something a little out of the ordinary.
Ah, this is a particularly fine piece. It was surely
fate.
It used to belong to that oaf of a blacksmith, Wilson, until I won it from him in a game of you see?
He used it as a bet in the game?
No, but he gave it to me afterwards to pay for his gambling. It was a pleasure to take such a prize from that uncultured sack of shit. I might be persuaded to part with it. Just as long you understand that it doesn't end up back in Wilson. It would be a crime to see such an elegant weapon return to that stupid...
Wilson's pistol.
Perhaps it isn't the right item for...
You think I'll just take it back to...
Is that something you'd be like?
And would it be so terrible?
In that case, it will cost you more than just... I need proof that you are the man of honor. Only such a man can own a work of art.
You need me to prove my honor?
Perhaps with a little marksmanship contest on... If you can outshoot me...
I'm guessing you're a good shot.
Good?
A shooting contest.
Magnifique.
First...
All right.
With pleasure, mon.
First, no goods from Tacarigua, and now we can't even go to our own merchants.
Aye, even that old fool.
Bien, we are here.
You have pistol.
I have work.
I'm ready.
Ah, bon. To win, you must make we 8 successful. Attention.
Seems there's little chance of you getting...
You... I'll get it back off Henri one day.
You must have really...
That arsehole...
Well, do you?
Depends. I gave him my pistol to repair. Only he won't give it back until I paid him what he says I owe.
So how come you owe?
It all started the last time we played I admit he had the better hand, but I swear he was...
Still, it...
Not where that slippery He must have cheated.
Nice cannons, you...
I'm selling nothing.
Must be able to work something out.
Like I...
You're not alone! You're not alone!
let's both take it off. Come on, let's both take it on. Come on, let's both take it on.
Oh, that's heavy.
Listen, about that Smith.
That penniless oaf. What's he got to do with you? He sent you. He sent you here to beg on his behalf. What are you?
It couldn't hurt to ask, could it?
I'll show you something that will hurt. How dare you, sir? Fallen on hard times and need to make extra cash.
I just need those cannons.
Oh, so you need me now.
If you... I'm not leaving until you've sold me.
There's nothing you... Don't bother coming back. Not unless you...
Here's your...
There ain't no monsters about.
Raiding galley.
All sounds a bit too much like old.
Nah.
Hey, got a bottle of rum.
Here.
Ah.
So what do... Great. Got some barrels of water?
No can. No need to be. As long as Butch is pissing us off, none of us... Water? What the f... Go see Spencer in the town.
This looks like a shit job.
Well, that... Don't tell anyone.
You don't?
No! Back then, I was with a bit of a stickler, the old Admiral. Didn't take to drinking on, so he chucked.
Shouldn't you be working instead of...
Why? No work to do. So might as...
You met my friend Kiko Arse?
Aye, no need to... What do you want?
How can I convince you to deliver water any...
You can't. Not with that bat. He's enforcing the No what?
Tough one, eh?
Fancy it.
What? Haven't you got anything better to do than...
Nope.
If you start something, I'm a busy man.
I need the water barrel.
I can't do that, and not even for...
Arrogant butt.
How is it further inland?
Beats me.
What is it you do here?
What does it look? I check those idiots over there don't...
They're not working?
As long as the Admiral's order...
If you're gonna be a real pirate, you should do something
like...
Become a feared master.
All that Ponzi sword... No one will fight me any...
Maybe get a talk...
Flea-ridden
Get a peg leg and...
Packing off...
Like be master and commander.
I hate ships. And water.
Leave it out. I'm not good enough.
woman doesn't mean I won't kick your ass.
You're from the town. Seriously, I thought
Who's we?
me and my mate Duncan. We lived here for years.
You know this island well?
Of course, but not as well as old Mac out there on the western. That old coffin dodger's been here longer than anyone can.
So?
It's my mate Duncan. And this thing, maybe Duncan.
Calm down and...
Well, we found a good fishing spot in a grotto. We thought it was our lucky day, plenty to sell in the town. But then we heard this really horrible noise. Like something really pissed off and hungry. Me, I scarpered fast and I saw Duncan. It wasn't with me.
You left him back there?
I know. Please, can you help him? He's my mate. But what...
Don't worry.
You will? Please.
I'll see if I can...
He's probably had it. Be good to know for sure, so I can take word.
Let's not give up. This grotto, where...
Not far, just down the end of the beat. I would take you, but...
I need...
I'm not doing anything with that monster out. Sorry, but...
What makes you think it was a...
It sounded like one. A horrible evil spirit made unnatural flesh. That's exactly...
Sounds like it might be connected with Mara.
Mara? They say she has... tentacles. At least that's what old Mac... But those are just... right?
I think Mara sent your hobgoblin.
Don't say it. There was one night. I thought I saw something in the sea. But the next day there was nothing there. If Mara is... Don't want to think about it.
He wanted... One night, he left Takarigua's pirate and disappeared. I've already found...
got you back.
Wait here. Come on.
Great.
You're not alone.
Relax.
I can't believe... I can't thank you, and I mean it.
He was lucky.
You don't have to tell me.
Okay, Scrat.
You sure it's...
Well, unless there were two horrible growling things, then yeah.
These are dark days. Can't help thinking this is just the start of it.
Now there's a What about those fish?
No worries. I'll deliver them straight.
Your friend was worried.
Didn't see him being too worried when he... You know, when all this is over, me and him will probably... But right now, if one of us is going to get...
I should give up on this one. There's letters carved into this gate. Speak the password and the path... Let's see. Tetriandok! Open! Nope. Pass... well...
both places.
Ahoy! Heard about you.
Does everyone in Antigua know I'm a captain?
I couldn't tell you that from up my tower.
This what you do?
Sometimes I help out the lads on the fish, but mostly, and there's always someone.
Why don't you go tell your story?
Back in the days when I was a young pirate, too old for that now.
What sort of stories have you...
A lifetime at sea I've had. You name the...
What he says has the ring of truth.
Been all over the place. So...
About how half the world's been destroyed and...
Luck could all change.
You know about it.
I know stuff, and I've seen strange things. Be careful on the beach below my tower.
What can you tell me about?
There were 4 great... Admiral Alvarez kept them together by way. They'd all meet up to talk whenever they were...
But Alvarez kept them under control.
They sat around the great table in the captain's house.
I want to... Tell me more about...
He was always ambitious. A bloodthirsty bastard, too. Spent a lot of time in northern water. It's the poor bastards that sailed with him, I always...
I killed...
Had he gone as mad?
Well, he did try to sign.
But you...
With some help.
You did good.
The job's not over yet. What do you think of Captain...
Young to be a pirate captain. Slane's got the Admiral to thank for all. As a lad, he was the lone survivor of one of the Admiral's raids. He tricked his way onto another captain's ship and then started making a name for himself. He's a slippery one and causes no end of trouble.
Tell me more about it.
Most feared and infamous. Built this place as a safe haven. A great man. And it's all about the creed.
I hear he's the...
And why not? Look at everything his stubbornness. It's him and the creed that's kept...
Anything else you can tell me that I don't already...
Oh, plenty. But all this...
I help you get... What do you...
Rick, the storehouse master, he's a good lad. I'll just wait here.
All right, but these...
Aye, even that old fool Wilson won't break the Admiral's embargo.
Leave it out.
There ain't nothing like it coming back from a raid.
Pockets filled with gold. Whores like... There's still enough gold left for all the rum you can drink.
I may have...
Grand.
No.
Well, it better not be anything fucking stupid like wanting me to...
Funny?
That nutter's not shy about killing off his... No way would I say.
Is there any way I can...
I'm not sick.
Scared.
I've been on more raids than I can... Can you say this? Well, first you've got to show me what... We're going to have a little And if you win... Then I get to beat the crap out of you for trying to... Planning to run off, were ya? You ain't ducking out of it.
Save it.
Grand.
What do we do in...
First you try and beat me in a fight. Then you try and beat me in a drinking. And finally, we see who can shoot the most bottles. Got it?
Are you any...
You too. I can drink any bastard.
Sounds like a...
Cocky little bastard.
Let's go then.
Right. First the duel. And run away. So.
Hit the bastard. Don't dance, fight. Hit the bastard. Get on with it. Come on. Get on with it. Don't dance, fight. You're bad with you.
That was a good... Now, let's get to the good part. Let's go. Let's go. Bugger it. Nice one. Well, it's good drinking. All you have to do, you got 7 shots. Better luck next time, mate. We're done. First, you drank me in the I won.
Leave it out.
Leave it out.
Leave it out.
So, here's the latest script.
I'm sorry, what?
I bade you welcome, my boy.
Be careful, I don't try.
Good. We'll discuss your It's rather empty here in the captain's house now that Steelbeard is food for the...
You know that Steelbeard's dead.
Yes, a terrible loss. But he died with his boots on, as they say. When you stepped into those boots, boy, you took on more than you bargained for. So, let us celebrate.
I'm honored.
Indeed, you have become one of the last pirate captains of the sun. You bear a great responsibility. So, join with me, and
I hope you just mean we sing a song or something.
Filthy-minded scrote, you care nothing.
Well...
You don't? I suppose times have changed.
I heard about your dispute with Slane.
Yes. Someday he'll learn, even if I have to keep him mouldering here.
Pushes your button.
I've seen many a captain wrecked on the rocks. Slane is as unyielding as a sucking octopus, and not much. I hope you'll learn to be more...
What's your beef with him?
Sometimes it takes more than an army to fight evil, especially if you don't know where the evil lurks.
You mean the sacrificial knife?
Slane has no idea of the power he holds in his grasp. The knife is a terrible weapon, especially in the wrong hands. But it'll take a lot to make him see the light, assuming it's not too late already.
I want to fight Mara.
That does you credit, but what I'd really like to know is how.
With the sacrificial knife?
You'll need more than that. If you face Mara with the knife alone, she'll shove it down your...
So what do you suggest?
You must finish what we other captains began. It has fallen to you to correct our mistake.
What was it you did?
I sent Steelbeard and his fleet to steal the treasure of... Steelbeard and the 3 other captains under his command took the 4 Titan artifacts from... But in the process, they woke a monster and damned themselves.
Ah, shit happens.
Shit like you couldn't imagine.
And that's where Steelbeard got this curse of his?
Yes, you will bear the curse as long as Mara lives. You and the other captains too. Each of you is cursed in a different way. Each of you may yet share Steelbeard's fate.
Let me go on the hunt with Slane.
You and Slane. There's not a brain cell between you. You'll...
No, go on. Tell us what you really think.
No. So long as Slane refuses to fulfill his...
How am I supposed to fulfill my obligation?
You bollock-headed fool. Disregard the creed and we're doomed. Slane has the dagger, and he will...
And what do you propose I do until...
I'm sure there are other things that need taking care of. Or perhaps you think you're able to take on Mara regardless.
Well...
Do as you please. Slane had...
Did you know Steelbeard well?
You can say that again. Back in the day, we'd seize the king's ships together. His daughter here was just a little girl at the time. To celebrate each haul, we'd go whoring in every port on the southern seas.
Too much information? Some things I'd sooner not know.
But there is more to the buccaneering life than booty of which there is the creed. Steelbeard never forgot.
You do love your pirate tradition.
There's nothing like the creed.
What is this creed of yours?
I knew you for an ignorant scrote the moment I clapped. You have no idea what I'm talking about. The rules of the creed, they keep us. And by embrace them if you want to be a Steelbeard. The black book of the creed lies on my desk in the count.
I will.
Good.
What else do you know about the captain?
Mara sent her creatures to examine the sunken ones, who rose. Crow and Garcia surrendered to her. became...
I surrendered.
You talk a good fight, but Mara has already turned 2 captains to... And as Steelbeard's heir, she'll be after you. Don't underestimate her, my boy.
Guess the first thing to do is find Garcia.
Garcia will be found. Come to think of it, it's not surprising that Mara was able to... The money-grabbing bastard had already sold, mostly to merchants from... Some of his contacts there.
Where is this water temple?
That I do not know, my boy. Steel...
Yes, that sounds like fun.
That is one of the reasons I made him captain of...
I see.
Do...
What do you know about Steelbeard's artifact?
The Amulet of the Earth.
Do you know where I might find it?
Are you serious?
Well, if you don't want me to find it, maybe I'll go and box badgers or something instead.
I ask because this is no laughing matter. All I know is Steelbeard hid the amulet somewhere the other captains would never think to... Before you say it, Scroat, no, not up the cabin boy's bumhole or whatever. He hid it in Garcia's treasure hall. Less still, where exactly Garcia...
How did you come up with the idea of plundering the temple?
Steelbeard heard about it on one of his... A native told him. Under the...
Shame your native didn't go on to tell him what might happen.
That's the trouble with thumb screws. Once the thumbs... I have more important...
Old Max...
Oh, yeah. I'll get right.
No need.
Fine by me. Tell him from me,
No problem. What are you gonna do now?
Get the fuck out of it. I'll get my gear together, then go. And after that, it's goodbye and... Watch out, world. Whatever you've got... There's still enough gold left for all the rum you can drink.
To be sure, but it's not all fun.
It's always exciting when the tides... It's the fates that brought... So
what do you have that I might be interested in?
Oh, if I know what you want.
Tell me how to stop...
Mara, you think you are worthy or...
You bet your life.
Your aura draws...
See any?
It is difficult. Wait! Yeah, you are a steerer of worlds. This is your fate.
Why me?
But didn't you choose to seek out? Given the choice, would you rather be back or be here, seeking adventure?
You have a point.
It was your destiny.
Can you help me get the ingredient?
If that is what you... Voodoo is a special. Its power.
Do you have many dealings?
These days, but back in the days when I visited many different, like the secrets of my...
You know...
If that's what's easier for... In time, you... A dangerous thing, the truth.
When I do, I'll be sure to come back and tell you.
doesn't mean I won't kick your ass.
Hey, you.
You talking?
I got something special.
Depends what.
Rare eye. The kind of stuff you can't. Some of them extras. You name it. And always at a...
What are you skulking?
The things I got. Have to be careful who I did. But you look like the kind of man I can trust. The kind who knows the value of a good deal.
I can spot a con man.
Right, so you're some kind of con man. And you think I'm gonna fall for this crap?
Hear me.
Let's see what you...
But a call.
I bet...
Well...
Where did you get all this?
Do I ask you...
A lot of it from people like... I'm listening.
I've got just the thing, but you pay for it up front.
I'll take it. Emma the voodoo witch.
What the hell does that...
That maybe I'm destined...
Oh! Well, we'll see if you succeed. And that'll only happen because I'll stop.
Right you are.
And don't forget...
The fourth captain, Garcia. He must have contacts in the Inquisition. If we're gonna find him, we'll need to get back to Caldera.
Just tell me when we need to change...
The Admiral's put the city under a...
And that makes a difference.
Just gonna be tricky to get what we need if people aren't allowed to trade.
Scared of a chap?
Slane's got himself in big trouble with the Admiral.
Guess he didn't like taking orders.
He wants to lead us to another island where the sacrificial knife's hidden.
Then I say it all worked out. Let's go.
Not yet. He won't cast off until he's got his ship equipped.
Then hurry up. Not looking...
It's time to set a new course.
Aye, aye, Cap.